Yo, what's up guys, it's your boy Game King Ali, and I'm back today with a new Fortnite Battle Royale video. And as you can know, Season 4 and Fortnite came with a lot of changes as far as unvaulting and vaulting shotguns. The tac shotgun, this is the first time that it's ever been vaulted. This change doesn't really affect me as much, and I'm not mad about it. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna miss attack because like it's been with us the whole time, but last season they nerfed it to the point where it was just very weak. So yeah, and we got way better shotguns now anyway, so let's focus on those. The three shotguns that are currently in the game is the charge shotgun, the pump shotgun, and the combat shotgun. These are all the pump and the combat are shotguns that the community begged for on Twitter. Everyone was hyped when we found out that it was coming back to the game. And yeah, so let's get into it. I'm not trying to make this video too long. I just want to discuss which shotgun is the best for you, and this stuff is important for grinding arena and grinding competitive Fortnite, and just even if you're just a regular pub player, just I can show you which shotgun you want to use. So let's hop into it. So first in our discussion for shotguns, we're gonna be going into Rarity. So the combat shotgun only comes in blue Rarity, and so it's omitted from the gray and green discussion. So we're gonna talk about the pumps and the charges. So when it comes to Rarity between the gray pump and the gray charge, I think that the gray charge is better than the gray pump, just because you can charge and get 180, or not even 180. You can just charge and get 100 to the body. The thing about the charge is that it's gonna if it even touches your body, if it makes contact with you, it's gonna do a lot of damage. The pump on the other hand, you gotta get a nice headshot or around that area for it to do decent damage. I mean, you can hit 60 to the body if it's gray too, but it's rare. Unless you hit a headshot, you're not straight with a gray pump. A green charge is also better than a green pump, because it does 191 to the head. It's still really overpowered, even though the green pump does 160 to the head, I think. And yeah, what you call it, let's go into now. Okay, now we can match them all on a same scale level. So when it comes to Rarity, all being blue, the combat isn't this isn't the old combat that used to do 80 damage and it was insane. They nerfed it to 50 damage, and I think the 50 damage kind of balances it out. Because if it was the old combat that did the 80 damage and everything, if it was the combat from season 9, it would definitely destroy the charge, no debate. But because it's the regular combat, the charge can I mean, because it's a nerfed combat, the charge can at least fight against it and combat against it. Whereas the blue pump is really viable, this pump actually hits for a lot of damage. You can combo with an SMG. And yeah, that's the god combo that everyone is used to using since season 5. The blue charge on the other hand can do 200 to the head. I think the blue charge is once you get to this stage of the charge, is really viable. If you want to run it over a combat, you can run it over a combat. Is it better than the blue pump? Let me see, blue charge or blue pump. Oh, that kind of depends on your style of gameplay. With the blue pump, you can definitely do more as far as building and editing with it, and not having to focus with it being charged. And it can do, the blue pump does 180 to the head, the charge does 200. So yeah, the headshot multiplier and the charge is definitely an advantage. You can one shot somebody, but 180 is still enough. For the most part, you're fighting someone and you hit them for 180, that should be enough to take them out. You gotta at least tag him at least once though. The charge can just straight, but it's rare. It's not rare for a blue charge one pump you, but you have to it takes some skill, because I can see it doing 180 most of the times to the body, but to the head, yeah, it's gonna hit for a clean 200. So yeah, the combat falls in this category. The pump and the charge go up. I'm gonna blue pump, blue charge. I'm gonna go with the blue charge. Okay, now we're going to the purples. Ooh, the purple, what you call it? The purple charge, purple pump, and purple combat. I don't it's not fair to rank the combat like this, because the combat is it's really good, in terms of speed and in terms of speed and that shotgun that you guys need to spam, like if you don't want to like play that waiting game, then like that's what it's good for. But it's just far outclassed by a purple charge and a purple pump. Like number one, I think the purple pump is better than the purple charge because it can one pump you too. They can both one pump. You don't have to charge it. The charge sometimes like if you don't charge it, it's not gonna hit for a lot. The pump, no matter what, it's just a spaz. It's gonna hit like 100 body. So yeah, I think the pump takes the cake here. And then when they're legendary, it's the same thing basically. The pump is on top, the charge is second, and the combat falls in third. The next category that we're gonna be looking into is range. Which shotgun like has the most range? That would be the. I'm gonna put the combat number 1. I'm gonna put the charge number 2. I'm gonna put the pump at number 3. The pump, yeah, definitely has the least amount of range, but shotguns should be used close up. But there are those instances where like sometimes you're a couple towers away and you just need like a nice shotgun shot to like finish him off and just end it. And like in that situation, honestly, the combat, as far as like range, the combat is definitely the best. But like if for long range, I'm gonna go with the combat. For medium range, I'm gonna go with the charge, because if you charge it and you shoot it, it can still do like 50 damage, which is insane. Like sometimes in arena, like people are camping in bushes, I'm just a couple like feet away from them and they hit me and it like does a lot of damage, and then they just get an edge with that, and that's what they go with. Alright, the next category I'm going into is clutch factor. When I say clutch factor, I mean like those situations where like you're in a pinch and you're kind of low health and you just need like a shotgun to do high damage to like end it. Like the person has like, they probably beamed you and they're not giving you any time to heal, and they're W keying you and rushing you, and like we're all gonna get into those situations where like, you know, you probably get sniped. Yeah, you probably get sniped. You can't apply your minis. They're beaming you. They're like throwing nades and everything, and then they got you boxed up, and like you just need to like pull a lucky. For the most part, it is luck, but some players can actually like skill it, where they can like actually like time and get it 200. But a lot of players, it gets lucky. But yeah, but like with shotgun, like it's gonna like be able to like get you out of that pinch, and for that I'm gonna go with. It definitely can be the combat. I mean, yeah, if you angle it right and like you jump around, maybe you can like do a lot of damage with the combat. But if you're looking for that the charge or the pump, this is what it comes down to. A gun that you know that if you charge it, you can hit for a lot of damage, or the pump. It has to be, the problem with the pump is that it has to be what you call it, blue to gold rarity of the pump. It cannot be green or gray, and even blue is kind of a stretch. So, and for the charge, you have, the problem with the charge is that although you're charging it, like aiming it is a little bit difficult, is the issue. Aim, like if you're on keyboard and mouse, you can probably like aim and get an easy 200. But if you're on controller, like the charge is the shotgun that you use it by like tracking with it, and because of that, it's very easy to miss with the charge, because like you're paranoid, you don't have time to like properly aim your shot. A charge is shotgun that you have to aim it to get the most like amount of damage. You can hit the body, but it's easy to go like a little bit too left and miss with it. And that's why for clutch factor, I'm going with the pump. They're right in your face. There's nothing else you can do but get lucky and tap your R2 button or tap your mouse and get a lucky easy 200 if the box is right over their head. The pump is the clutch's shotgun in Fortnite. And now like we're going for like our final category, which is off spawn fights. Like which shotgun would you like be best off with if you get it by itself and like early game off spawn? No secondary, because like you just off spawn, you land in the house, you get a shotgun, and this honestly can vary, because if you land with a charge, that's easy 100. With any range, with any rarity of the charge, that's an easy 100. With the pump, not so much. Like it has to be, I mean, yeah, you can headshot with it. The combat, you can just spam with it. But for off spawn fights, no other secondary. I'm gonna give this to the charge, honestly. The combat, you can still definitely win with the combat if they have, but like you may miss your shots with it due to its low damage and like how long it takes to kill someone. Whereas the pump, on the other hand, whereas the charge, on the other hand, can just what you call it, you can charge it. But if it's gray, you might hit for 80 and then get your head spammed off. So yeah, just make sure like you charge it fully. Sometimes Most of the time it's the 100 to the body shot. And yeah, that concludes our list today. To be honest, I think the best shotgun in Fortnite is the pump shotgun when it's purple and gold, because that's the one that all the pros are gonna end up picking anyways. Because like you don't need to charge it, like you can do edit plays with it, you can play your best with it. Unlike the charge where you have to like actually charge it and like makes fights really awkward. I feel like the combat is gonna be like used in pubs a lot for the most part. It's not gonna be used in like arena and tournaments, just because of like how easy, how number one, how low the damage is, and number two, because of what you call it, like it's kind of hard to hit with. Like you just gotta keep spamming it with a small reticle and get like lucky with it. So yeah, the best shotgun in Fortnite is honestly the purple and gold spaz, but you'll be good too if you have like a blue charge. And as for the combat, it's reliable, but I don't think it's reliable against a skilled play with the other shotguns. And yeah, this is a discussion video. Hope you enjoy it. Comment below if I should do like more videos like this. Love you. Peace. Gaming King out. That's it.